my stuff. I thought of this funny line to say, but then I kind of forgot to say it, so you know, I'll do it next video. But we're gonna do the art thing again because I felt like I rushed it last time and I didn't get to show everything and you know, stuff like that. And you know, because I like you guys, why won't you get out? You piece of, oh, thank you. You guys are gonna get a little surprise at the end. Whoa. Alright, first things first, we're gonna take this stuff out. Cause, yeah. Alright, so what haven't I shown y'all if I remember correctly? So so I every time my girlfriend's here, right? We draw a lot. We draw a lot. And this is like one of the couple doodle sessions we have, and 90% of them are usually Deltarune. So yeah. So she drew some of them and she helped and stuff like that. So we have Susie, right? Susie rules. That's what she wrote. We have Susie, and she has veiny muscles, but a little twig arm, because you know, keep it balanced, right? And this is the Roaring Knight. I tried to do this like semi-serious, and I feel like it was pretty good. Made his or its sword kind of super big. Kind of looks like a carrot. This is Gerson, the old man. I give him a little goatee. Well, he has a goatee, but and he has super abs. And he has nipples and his turtle shell and all that stuff. You know, regular turtle stuff. You know, they have like 25 abs. And then we got Kathy or Kat. I think that's how she goes by. And my girlfriend drew this. She says, "Quitty, quitty." And this is Susie again, but it's just nose and eyes, and well, I guess a little body, but it's just mostly nose. There's not much to this one. I really like the face and stuff like that. So there's not much to this one, and this was during the same drawing stuff of the Deltarune drawings. So my girlfriend's really into Yuri and Yaoi and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, let me make a Yuri story real quick. So you know, here's part 1 and this is part 2 over here. So you know, you can follow along because I know some of y'all are a little slow. So it says, "I love you." That's the girl, and you can tell she's really into it. You can see by her big anime eyes. Duh. But the second one is she's wearing a shirt that says "No nude." Then she's like, "Then put some clothes on." And I like her face. But they're in love, and you know, they are beautiful together. This is just a random drawing. I like the nose. There's really not much to these drawings. They're just more for shits and giggles. These are mostly just for like fun, and I like doing them with her. And then I have some of my drawings that I did. This one was just like kind of doodles and like just messing around with stuff. I was trying to do Noodle Boy originally, and stuff like that. So I kind of ended up with this, but I fucked up his head. So I was like, let me just do that. And then I really liked how he looked. So I was like, let me make him into like one of those like little like mighty beans looking things. So that's what he kind of looks like now. Kind of looks like a mighty bean. And then I tried to do the Roaring Knight again, because I was like, why not? The Roaring Knight's pretty cool. So there's that. And then this is me, obviously. Y'all know that. If you're a real fan, you know that's me. And this is Tuna, and I gave him eyes, which he doesn't have eyes, but it was horrifying. So I said, never give eyes, never. So yeah, I like his antennas now because they're kind of like ants, so they're kind of, you know, kind of like that. And then this is a drawing it took me a while just because there was like a lot. Y'all hear that too? That was scary. It was like a woo type of sound, like outside. I think it was the wind, but that was ooh. But here's a drawing that it took me an okay amount of time. It's just because like there's like different perspectives and stuff like that. That kind of messed me up a little. But it's like I remember drawing it, and I got inspired by like those like originally it was like those caveman drawings. I know where they're kind of just like simple stick figures or like little, just little things, right? And I was like, I like seeing that stuff. I like seeing like really old artwork. It's pretty cool. And then I was also like, well, I kind of want to do like them going around, right? Them going around, and the reason why I did that was because I wanted to do like freaking like that One Piece panel where I forgot what they did. I forgot what arc it was. But they're all around the campfire, and you see Luffy, and it's supposed to like predict the sun, whatever god or whatever. Besides that, right? It made me think of that. So I was like, why not do something like that? And they all have different faces, stuff like that. This is me at the bottom. It's supposed to be like a close-up of me. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, they all have different faces, and I like this one. I like this one I did. This guy's head. It's pretty cool. And I also I like this one. This one up here. It's kind of like a bud of a flower. Kind of looks like that. And I really like this drawing. Obviously, there's like a little guideline to help me out a bit. But I really like this, and I like this guy's messed up legs, and this guy has he's the only one that has different legs besides I guess mine, right? Yeah. My feet are pointing forward, and this guy has like, I don't know what you would call that. I don't know what you would call this. But they're all cool, and I like how when they get closer, like they're a bit bigger, and you actually get to see like the full palm, or like the kind of collage thing. So like they're kind of like all stretched out now, and it's pretty cool. But there's that drawing, and I really enjoyed that drawing. I got more. Don't worry, chat. I got more. It is still pretty early in the day. I am tired. But here's another Deltarune stuff, and we were first it was like the day after Halloween. My girlfriend came over, and normally we do Deltarune and stuff like that. And it started with Susie eating candy. So there's Susie, lovable Susie, eating a bowl of candy, stuff like that, with the wrappers and everything, because And I kind of drew I drew Rouse, this guy here, this goat guy, like a badass version, right? And then we kind of just, well, mostly me, but I kind of just kept doing it. Is that hair on me? Bruh. But I kind of just kept doing it. and I'm really happy with this drawing, the Rouse one, because I did it really quickly. Yeah, I did this drawing really quickly, and I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot, because usually I do like top half, mostly head at most, and I never really do the bottom. But I did this one really quickly, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I kind of just like freeballed the bottom part. I got help because I wanted him to wear sandals, so my girlfriend helped me with that. But I kind of freeballed it, and I'm actually kind of proud of it. Obviously, they all have writing on them, some of them. So Rousey's like biker vest thing, leather vest, jacket, whatever. It says, "I'm cool and you poo." It's pretty cool. He has a bunch of spikes on his, like, his elbows and his shoulder pads and his pants, and the inside of his pants, and his flip flops also have them. His sandals, his chancletas, and his belt has them as well. And I try to give him some floof here, but it kind of just looks like a lot of pubic hair. But I mean, I guess that's not wrong because he's a goat. So there's just a bunch of fur, like tough, just fluff out. So yeah. And his pants says, you can't really see the eye, but it's there. The eye is there. But it says, "I pee and you poo." And I'm really happy with this drawing, actually. I actually am really happy with it. And then there's Noelle with her super long neck and chokers, and she's reading Yuri. Cool. And her shirt or whatever that is, it just says it says "you poop." It says "you poop." So there's that. And then there's Chris, this badass version of Chris. He has no spikes on him besides his like devil horn looking things. And there's the Susie, badass Susie, super hyper realistic Susie. Gave her a septum piercing, so there's that. And then my girlfriend did this Toriel drawing, Toriel drunk. She's sipping on it, like wine, but this is alcohol, because I told her to give her the XX bottle. So she is out. She is out. And I really like all these drawings, and I really like how they came out. I'm really happy with this one, and I like how stupid the Noelle one is. But I really like the Toriel drawing, because my Toriel was kind of rambunctious back then, if I remember. Lore wise, I think she was kind of like that. So yeah. And here's the other drawing, the last drawing I did. Well, it won't be the last. Secret. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just like some simple stuff, not a lot. I did this at like the dead of night, and I was like really tired. And like I kind of have like a sketch of one thing over here, but everything else is completed for the most part. I don't know what this one is, but let me just show you. So it's more Johnny stuff. I try to draw Johnny. Obviously, I had a reference. I took out the comic book and, you know, flipped through it and looked at pages to help me. The problem with it is like sometimes trying to like do his whole hair, it's so black, right? So you kind of see these grooves and these spikes, but they're always so different because that's just how Jonan does it. It's very different how his hair comes out. But I notice he tends to have like two little like very short pieces here, or if it's like from a bottom view, his hair's kind of like sticks out like everywhere. Sometimes his hair sticks up. Sometimes it kind of like goes in on itself and like creates like a wave of spikes. But I really like this drawing. I had a lot of fun with it, and obviously I had a reference with me, but I did most of it on my own, just, you know, looking back and just seeing, like, you know, it was mostly the hair because everything's so black, and like sometimes the background's so black that you can't really, like, you can imagine what it would look like. Obviously, you can imagine it, but it's like putting it down. It's like it's kind of hard. So I did my best, and he's counting his fingers. He's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, I had fun doing his shirt actually. It's the first thing I did. I had to redo the head like a decent amount. Not too much, but like I had to reshape it because Johnny's head is very weird. Jonan's like at least when Johnny and all that, the head and hair is like very inconsistent. Which is, it makes sense because he in a live stream he stated that, I don't know how true it is, but he stated that he didn't learn anatomy. So I guess it makes sense why the head sometimes is like very block-like or just this weird head blob thing. But I had a lot of fun doing his shirt and stuff like that, and I feel like I did pretty good for the most part. The thing with Jonan's style, it's like you can draw the character obviously, but if you're trying to do the style, you really have to like darken it, like the outlines and everything, to really make it look like that. And I think I did pretty good with it. And I like, at least in like my sort of way of doing Johnny. And I like how I've been getting better at Noodle Boy, drawing Noodle Boy and stuff like that. So I drew Noodle Boy on his shirt that says "Yum," and the reason why is because I was looking at the panel, because I have it right here. I still have all these panels. My girlfriend was the only one to take one because I was kind of nervous to give them out, and also there wasn't really like any what seemed like adults or like older teens. So I was like, I guess I'll keep them in, like, you guys seen my wall, so I'll just like put it up there and stuff like that. But yeah, I was looking at the comic where he falls into the ground and eats dirt, and it's this one right here. He says he falls back down because the aliens shoot him back out, and he goes, "Yum, dirt." I don't think Noodle Boy would sound like that. I think he would sound more like what would Noodle Boy sound like? No, let me read something. Let's go to, let's see, what's one thing I would like to read because all of them are so stupid. I like this one. The one with the when you get sent to Africa. Stare deep into the spooky depths of my crotch. Do not fear the awesome power of the tidal grout. Oh no. Power of the tidal grout. I feel like Noodle Boy would be more cartoony. But yeah. So I did that on his shirt, and I also did a Noodle Boy drawing with a little bit of help, looking at a reference and stuff like that. Just like for the head, because it's so inconsistent, the markings and like stuff like that. At least with Noodle Boy, it's just circle. It's not hard. It's just like it's the markings that get me, because they really make him. I would say, or maybe that's just me. But yeah, I did the dirt will rain. The dirt will rain. Something like that. Yeah, I did that. It's a pretty cool drawing, right? And then I have a random thing here. And then I tried to do a Squee, but I was really tired, so I never finished it. I tried to do Squee as Frankenstein, because I thought that would be pretty cool. He looks like a little freak, a little Frankenstein creation. So yeah, I tried to do that. and I really like it. I like the top part. I might change the eyes, but they're so blacked in that I might just have to keep with it. But I like the Noodle Boy drawing, and I've been getting a bit better with it. But now for the super special thing, I'm gonna draw you guys. All right. Watch and learn. All right. So stand still. Look real pretty for me. You ugly as shit, dude. I mean, I'm ugly, but oh fuck. I mean, okay. I'll work with this. All right. So we got. Okay. I mean, you're just hideous. You are just ugly, dude. I mean, no. I mean, you're all right, I guess. You are a monstrosity of a thing, aren't you? You are just an ugly little duckling that does not deserve love. But that's alright. Someone will love you, I hope. Yeah, let's give you this. Let's give you that. And then let's use some of those. Some of that. Let's do some of that too. Obviously, look at you. Some of these, some of that. And let's do that little plus sign or how much you need to be helped in life. You know, you gotta get stuff added. Okay, let me stop. But I hope you enjoy it. It looks like you. This is you. Do this little thing. Look at you. You got 3 little toes. Look at your little body. I don't know why you don't have arms, but that's alright. You gotta clean up your nose, by the way. But you know, you got a little plus sign. You're obviously angry because you're always angry. Your hair is okay, I guess, but that looks like you, right? I mean, I think it looks like you. But with that, I hope you enjoy that drawing of yourself. I'll do more in the future, obviously, because you guys are just so cool, and you deserve to be praised sometimes. No, you don't. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the drawing I did for y'all. I really captured your features of the eyeball. I think I did pretty good on the eyeball. Your square eye, you know. Because some of you guys wear glasses, I think. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. More stuff in the future, obviously. Unless I die, then you know, you won't get anything. But yeah. Hope you enjoy that. Looking at my artwork for what, like the 4th, 5th time maybe? I don't know, I don't count. But I hope you enjoyed that. And genuinely, I'm having fun drawing and stuff like that, and I'm glad you guys are watching this stuff, and makes me happy. All right. But with that, I'll leave you alone. And you know, just for today, I think I love you guys just a little bit. All right, now you be safe out there. You be safe. Don't kill yourself. Actually don't. That actually really suck. And that'd be terrible. Maybe you don't think you matter in life, but I think you matter. And I bet there's a lot of people out there who think you matter. Even so, maybe you don't realize it. Or maybe they don't say it, you know? But you matter. So keep pushing on. Yeah. And I hope that in this video and my stuff in general helps. And yeah. I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.